I'm Kevin Perlmutter, Senior Director of Brand Strategy at Interbrand, and I'm here today with Ruth Gaviria, who is the Senior Vice President of Corporate Marketing at Univision.
Hello, Kevin.
Thanks for joining me today. I wanted to start with understanding a bit about the Hispanic opportunity today, because the Hispanic community in America is growing at such a rapid pace and becoming so much more mass.
It's an exciting time to be at Univision, and I have been in the Hispanic marketing space for over 25 years. And when you start looking at the Hispanic community in the US, and it spans a history of hundreds of years, and there's about 52 million Hispanics in the US. The economy of the Hispanic market is a sizable 1.5 trillion. So when you start looking at what Hispanics contribute to the US, it's massive. The best analogies that I can give marketers today is that when you look at census information, for every 2 people that turn 65 in the United States, there's 1 Hispanic baby being born. It's a big opportunity. It's the #1 growth opportunity in a developed economy like ours in the United States.
And how is Univision reacting to that growth?
Univision has a history of 50 years. We reach 96% of Hispanic households. And when we measured brand equity, and the reason why we are akin to one another and why Interbrand is part of our family now, is that when we measured brand equity, we scored a 72 in the Burke scale. And we are on par with brands like Apple, Kleenex, Coca-Cola among Hispanic consumers. So incredible equity in the marketplace with Univision. We are really synonymous with the Hispanic heartbeat of America.
That's really powerful, and it seems that to do that, you would need to really connect with your consumers in a lot of different ways. So how is that informing how you go to market to that community?
It was all about innovation, and innovation is wonderful, but you have to have some heritage and some legacy to be able to bank on that. So Univision has had a heritage of being part of the community for over 50 years. And that heritage has been built really at the local level, because the local stations are really the ones that have the one-on-one relationship with the community, right? And it's about service, it's about empowerment, it's about that Hispanic family that needs a doctor, and they call Univision. So we're still receiving phone calls from Hispanic community. Where do I find a lawyer? Where do I find a doctor? And they're dependent upon us to make sure we give them that information and that service. So how do you balance that loyalty, that heritage that is deeply rooted in this brand and innovation? And how do you then balance both and innovate for the future? And that's really the space that Univision is right now, and we have had to evolve with our audiences.